I was like, I better record this so you can listen to it. I was like, wait, before I get too deep. Okay. So this inner part here, the light color, that is you. Okay. The outer part, oh, no, I lied. The inner part is Flagstaff. The outer part is you. There we go. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't think you were Leo. Okay. So the inner part is Flagstaff. The outer part is you. I should have done, usually I do it the other way, but it's okay. So the first thing I noticed here was this. So this is you, that lot of spirit that I was talking about. And it's lined up in your first house with your Neptune, which is hopes and dreams. So that's a good sign to me. The other thing I noticed right away is this. Your Saturn in your birth chart, which is your karmic placement, is in retrograde when you were born, meaning that you have some things karmically you're taking care of in this life, but also when Saturn is in retrograde, like that's your power time. Okay. So you need to find a place that kind of matches with that a little bit. So like I said, I noticed this right off the bat too, is this is aligned with your Venus, which is in Leo here in Flagstaff and in retrograde. That's a good thing because Venus is your love, your nurturing, your heart. So that's a good calm place for you. The other thing I love is this right here. So Flagstaff, emotion wise, moon wise, that sits in the 10th house there, and you have both your sun and your Mercury. So who you are as a person and your communication skill both sit in this 10th house, which is aligning you with your higher purpose and your drive and pushing forward. So I would say Flagstaff should be at the top of your list. I also love all of these here. I love the squares. Let me see if I can just remove that. Where I noticed like right off the bat, that you had a bunch of squares. Flagstaff also has a bunch of squares. Okay. So that makes me really happy. Let me take a screenshot of that and I'll send it to you. Okay, so let me, yes. That's what's funny is when I come back in August, I'm actually going to come through Flagstaff because I've been through there a couple of times. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
A lot of trees.
Okay, so there's you now. Okay. So let's just do this. There we go. All right. So where's the other place you were thinking about? Because you said Sedona, but you said it was too expensive.
Yeah.
Are you trying to stay in Arizona?
I'm okay with leaving. I'm okay with leaving.
Okay. Are there other places that you've thought about, such as New Mexico or anything like that?
Yeah, New Mexico, somewhere where it's like close to nature.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I kept thinking of Farmington. That's where I was going to do my internship, but it didn't turn out. But I like that area for some reason.
Is that New Mexico or is that Arizona?
New Mexico.
Okay. One of my favorite places in New Mexico is Gallup. I stay there every time I go out that way. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. I love this big diamond pattern right here in the middle. All right. So let's look at this. Are you going to do the thing? Or no, you're not going to do the thing. Okay, you're going to be an ass. All right, I got you. It is what it is. It's going to make me do it backwards. I'm fine. Fine. Okay. All right. So Farmington would be a good choice too, because the same thing I pointed out a while ago, like here's your lot of spirit. It's not quite as close to your Neptune, but it's more solidified in your first house. So your first house is who, it's the self, basically. The other thing I noticed is right here, your Saturn lines right up with your Venus again, actually even a little bit better. The moon also aligns with your Mars, so that's a good thing. So moon is your emotions, Mars is your drive, your passion. Both of those are also in Virgo, which is a very grounded sign. Oh, I would say Farmington actually is probably a better choice, because when I look over here too, your ascending is lined up with the node of spirit for Farmington. Ascending is who you put out. So everybody has like their main sign, you know, like say okay, for me, I'm a Capricorn, but my ascending is a Libra. So most people don't really believe that. Like when I tell them I'm a Capricorn, they're like, what? Because what the vibe I put out to people is the Libra aspect. So your ascending lines up with that. I also like, I would say Farmington needs to be at the top of the list.
Okay.
Like all of these points are fantastic.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. Oh, interesting.
I also love the diamond aspect here, and it's like coordinating very nicely with where your squares are going. Okay, so let me do this, because I want to look at something else. So I would say you definitely need to make a decision and try to move before December, because here's what I'm looking at. So let me put this back on now. Okay, this is today. This is your chart right now. So what I'm watching are these lines. Your moon moves more than anything else, but the moon affects everything, because the moon is your shadow side, your emotions, how things affect you really deeply. So right now your moon is in Taurus. So I bet you've probably been super emotional lately. Taurus is like a super earthy earth sign. And so they feel everything really, really deeply. So when someone's moon's in Taurus, like that's a lot of emotion, especially even if you're hiding it from other people. Like I would bet you're probably hermiting pretty good right now. You know what I mean? Like I can't people. I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, yeah. Okay. So what I'm watching are these lines, because it's more obvious to me that when the lines move. So if I forward it just a couple months, like next month, so see this one shifts way up there. What I'm watching for is be removed. And so when we get to, this is September, I like how clean this is, and you have a whole other square coming in here. So I would say by September, everything is lined up where you can make a decision when and where to move, if that makes sense.
Yes.
But here's the big thing I noticed. So in November, your moon right here stops being in line with your Neptune, meaning that you can finally detach your emotions from your goals and your hopes. Because a lot of times we get super wrapped up in our emotions, and we allow that to dictate where our goals go, where our hopes go. So see how that line just went away right there?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the big one I'm looking at in December. Look at that shift.
It's very different.
Yes. So your node of spirit is here in that 10th house, that goals, that drive, that travel, those things. And then it shifts to your third house. Third house is more nurturing, kid, family, etc. So I would say getting moved before December would be the best thing possible. Really, October, November is going to be really a good time for you to move. So if you were to start laying the foundation and making plans now, by October, November, you'll be in, I would say, a better place. But December, having this move like that, wherever you are in December, you're going to be kind of solidified there for a little bit. So if you're still where you are, you're going to be solidified there for a little bit. Okay, let me look at. Yeah. So did you see that your spirit jumped way back up here? This is June of next year. So this is a year from now. So
that's not good.
From December to June, you're solidified wherever you are.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. It's way too many people coming in here.
Yeah.
And that's I'm just everything in my life, my job, the people who live near me, it's just toxic 100%. I feel like I'm being asked to move.
Yeah. I mean, if you're feeling that, so the good thing about your moon being in Taurus right now is that your intuition is through the roof. And if you're trusting that intuition, like that makes me super proud of you, because I keep telling everybody, like, you need to trust your gut, especially, flying my crazy flag for a minute, especially with the way the world is and whatever this split is going on. Intuition is what's going to keep you safe and sane, and things like that. And yeah, having that, you also, okay, let me look at something. This is you right now. Okay. Like, this isn't when you're born. This is you right now.
Okay.
So what I love here is this, all of these things in this mutable aspect, this is change. And I also love this because the cardinal signs are all leadership, moving forward, etc. Right now is a good time to move because you're not super grounded. You're actually, okay. So I love that these two are completely even. Your water and your air, that's your intuition and your gifts and your logic and your communication. Your fire's a little bit more, but not much, meaning that you have the drive and the goals and the want to do the things. So normally I like to see those balanced, but with what you're considering, I mean, with a move like that, I like seeing that your earth is small because it means you're not super grounded or super stuck where you are. So girly, I would say this is a good time to cut and run, get all your stuff planned out and ready, and run away, Leslie, run away.
I love that.
But like I said, like, you have until November. I would just, make your plan, get everything in place, have everything ready. Cause that's a good few months, that's what, 6 months? Almost, no, not 6 months, 4 months, 5 months. That's a good amount of time for you to get planned and moved and everything. So
yeah. I want a new job, everything. I want to manifest new positive experiences.
So how far is that from where you are now?
Phoenix to Farmington? It's like a 6-hour drive.
Okay. So not a crazy far amount, but far enough.
Yeah. Yes. Far
enough. Okay.
Do we still have time?
We do. We still have like about 10 minutes. Do you have another place you want me to look at, or were those the main two?
I had Santa Fe.
Oh yeah, let's look at Santa Fe. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. Let's look at Santa Fe. Ooh, look at that. All right. Oh, why you gotta be this way today?
Um,
I have been having so much problems with electronic devices.
Oh no, is it Mercury around the corner?
No, it's just me. It's literally
Oh.
just me.
Mm.
Well, everything is lined. Oh, I like that.
Mm.
Everything is lined up really well in Santa Fe as well.
Wow.
This one's a little further off, but still in the first house, your lot of spirit and the Neptune. You still have your Saturn pretty well aligned with the Venus.
Mm.
In fact, it's about the same as it is in Farmington, but the moon over here is a little further as far as your Mars goes, but not enough for me to say that's a bad idea.
Oh.
This is really lined up. Oh, okay. This makes me happy. So we talked about the lot of spirit in Farmington, but this is Santa Fe. So it lines up pretty well with your ascending. But what I like is this. This is your Pluto. Pluto is your outward appearance, how you feel about yourself. So that would go up when you were there if you moved to Santa Fe. Yep, because the the Pluto for Santa Fe is lined up here in this 10th house, which is your goals. Okay.
Would you put Santa Fe number 2?
I would really say that Santa Fe and Farmington, either one, are going to be fantastic for you. Personally, just because you are a very intuitive person and very sensitive and stuff, Santa Fe may be the better place just because of the spiritual community that's there. I don't know much about Farmington, so I can't say yes or no, but Sedona, Santa Fe, those areas, I would say Santa Fe may be spiritually better for you.
Is there a better day to move? Because I like on a Sunday, because I worry about all being followed, and I have an issue with
Okay.
somebody following me.
Okay. So let me see here. Let me go back. La, 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 la. Well, usually it allows me to pull the person first and then I can add the other thing on top, and it's not letting me do that today. So I'm having to go back. All right, so let's see. So when I looked at November is when that huge shift is. Okay. So let's do this. We're going to start day wise. Let's just say from October. What was that? Okay. So October 17th is a good day. Oh, wait, go back. October 20th is a good day. Watching for shifting lines here. I know there's a big shift here in November, so that's what, oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, so November 14th is a better day because that aligns with your Jupiter over here with the interpersonal house.
I see.
So put a little star by 11/14. I don't know what day that is, but that's also like day of the week, but that's also lined up with both your Mercury and your Venus, that communication and the nurturing aspect. So the 14th is going to be a really good day.
Okay.
Oh, there it was. So you do need to move before the 25th of November because that's when that lot of spirit goes way down there in your third house. And that's when you're kind of solidified where you are.
Okay.
So I would aim before the 25th. Do you want me to look at before October, like September?
Sure.
Okay. I was like, are you going to update? Like, what you doing here? Like,
Nothing.
it just sat there for a minute. I'm like, look here, bitch. Like, I need you to work right now. Shit.
Maybe it's a sign. I mean, it's not a good month.
I'm like, well, all right then. I mean, well, the good thing, like nothing is shifting in September so far at the beginning of the month. I'm waiting to see if something shifts. So I'm always a big fan. Nothing shifts in September. So
Okay.
any of September is going to be good.
Okay.
I'm always a big fan of something staying exactly how it's supposed to be, especially words astrologically, because that shit, yeah. So September is like a calm month.
Okay.
So September is a good time to move as well.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I just, yeah.
So that gives you a ton of choices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, really any of those places you picked are good. I would say Santa Fe would probably be my top pick, but like say this is the top pick and this is Santa Fe, like I would say Farmington's like right there. You know what I mean? So really you could probably flip a coin, but spiritually, I would say Santa Fe is better just because of the vibe and so on there from what I know about Santa Fe. But that's it. Seriously, Leslie, you really could flip a coin.
Oh wow.
You
I'm
know,
excited.
leave it to the universe, leave it to chance, whatever. But yeah.
Wow. I'm excited for a new change in my life. I never left Arizona.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just probably a bad idea. I'm excited.
I mean, New Mexico isn't that far away.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's still really similar.
Cool. I'm excited. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did that help? Did that answer at least give you some direction in which way to go?
It gave me hope.
Good.
It gave me hope.
And I will say this too, because I know Santa Fe, there's like some little like suburbs of Santa Fe, right? Like little smaller towns. Anything in there is going to fit with this as well. Like it's not so far out that it's going to shift this. So say you find like this great place that's like in a little town, you know, like right next to Santa Fe. Yeah. Okay. Or Farmington, same way. Okay. So yeah. I'm excited for you. You're going to have to let me know what you decide.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's good to see your face. Like,
yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm really excited about my jar. My jar. I was wondering. I just wanted to update.
Yes. I want to know. Yes.
I wanted to know when it'll come.
Oh, I'll have to ask Shane.
Okay.
Because he's the one that ships all those. Yeah. So hang on. I knocked stuff in the floor.
Okay.
It is what it is. All right. Let me, because I've got to run to the shop this afternoon. So
Okay. Mm.
Leslie. And email. I'll shoot you an email later. How about that?
Okay.
Like
sounds
either
good.
me or Shane, but I'll shoot you an email. Let me just
Okay.
I'll just do it. I'll shoot you an email.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you, Bodhi.
welcome. It was so good to see you. I always love seeing your energy, hanging out with you a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. All right. I'll send you an email and get you an answer here in just a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Bye, sugar.
Bye-bye.